Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to ChannelBK. My name is Brian. Another list. We're going into it. Top 50 singles of 2022. This was a good one. Really excited about this one. We're going to get into it. I have an honorable mention, and that is The Lightning 1 and 2 by Arcade Fire. This song was in my top 10 all year. I loved it. It was fantastic. Due to all the stuff coming out against Win Butler, I decided that, again, as I usually do, I think this song is still great. And, if you are one of those people that can, enjoy it for what it is, how have you, please go check it out still, because I think it is really great. But with that, I feel like it's more so of me just saying, hey, it's a good song, but I don't think it deserves to be on the list because of that. But other than that, let's just get into the list. Let's go. So at number 50, we have Shotgun by Soccer Mommy. At 49, we have Black Summer by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. At number 48, we got the Mainline song from Spiritualized. And at 47, we got It's About Damn Time by Lizzo. 46, we see the return of the Somerset. Yes, a fun little pop rock outfit with teenagers featuring Against the Current. This is a pretty solid track. At 45, we got Doritos and Fritos. 100 gecs, Gek. You already know the vibes. At 44, we got Stay Soft by Mitski. And at 43, we have the return of Selfish Things, who I'm a big fan of, with Newman. Solid track from the boys. At 42, we got First Class, Jack Harlow. And at 41, we got Funny Girl from Father John Misty, one of the main highlights from that album. Number 40, we have I Want a Dog, Weezer. Such a cute, lovely song with great songwriting. Rivers was on it. At 39, we got Michael and Quincy from Nas from King's Disease 3. And at 38, we got Late Night Talking, Harry Styles. At 37, we have the beautiful Hentai song from ROSALÍA. I don't know why I said it like that. The beautiful song Hentai by ROSALÍA. At 36, we got Western Wind, a slower poppy track from Carly Rae Jepsen. At 35, a more upbeat poppy track. It is Tonight, Phoenix with Ezra of Vampire Weekend. At 34, the song that has ruined Steve Lacy's career, that is Bad Habit. Still a great track. I feel sorry for the guy. At 33, it's official. It is an officially released single. It's a brand new version of Paralyzed by Big Time Rush. It doesn't clearly sound like a Nickelodeon kind of pop band. It actually has some really great instrumentation and adds a fun feel to it. So yeah, it's a track that is so good that has a nice new vibe to it. At 32, we got Do You Like That You Love Me, Corey Wells. Fantastic track. Where's the album, my boy? 31, we got Concord. Great song from Black Country New Road. At 30, we got When You're Gone by Shawn Mendes. This is just a really solidly put together pop tune, and I love the instrumental on it. At 29, we got the huge instrumental track Code from The Comet Is Coming. Fantastic. At 28, we got We Came to Play, Show Me the Body. At number 27, we got Sugar/Zoo by Black Midi. And at 26, Death of Melody from Preoccupations. 25, we have Beyonce with You Gon' Break My Soul, You Won't Break My Soul. It's a great song. I think the vibe on the song is great. I really love the beat and the production. I think her performance on it's really great. Again, it's one of those things where there's songs on this album that I think do a better job, like lyrically or performance-wise, whatever. But I think for what this song is trying to do as the single and whatnot, and as the main dancey track, it's pretty freaking fun. I love it. At 24, we got the lo-fi Alive Ain't Always Livin' by Quale Chris. This is a fantastic track. I love the lo-fi beat. I love how somber and hopeful, but also just really mellow. Like the melancholy feel on it is fantastic. And Quale Chris sounds great. I love the faded out pianos on here. It's awesome. 23, we got Free by Jessie Ware. I'm shocked we didn't get the album, but this song came out and she's kind of on that disco dance vibe still, and I think it's a fantastic track. At number 22, we got Spillways by Ghost. This song feels a lot like some of that hair rocky stuff that they were doing on Prequel, bringing it onto this album. And it's earlier on in the album. I think it's great. I love the chorus on here. It's sweeping. It's big. I love the dark, menacing pianos. But again, it has this uplifting feel like Dance Macabre. I think there's similar vibes there, and I think it's fantastic. 21, we got You Ordered Diet Coke. That's a joke, right? Pusha T, I love the beat. I love his performance. Again, the hook is catchy. I just think the charisma on here is fantastic, and Pusha is just dealing those Coke bars per usual. At number 20, we got, hold on. I took the walk to Poland. Lil Yachty. You know, he took the walk to Poland, everyone. Hit him with a Caltech. I be Keenan, hit him with a Caltech. That's all I'm going to say. 19, Matilda by Pup. The storytelling on here is fantastic. It's so beautiful for a song about a guitar. I think the groove is great. The chorus is fantastic as well. This is an album that was kind of 50-50 with people with a lot of the production that's on here, but I think it's great. And this is definitely one of the songs on the album that doesn't have those elements of the overproducedness on it. And it's great. Number 18, Happiness by the 1975. I love the solo, the sax solo near the end of the song. I think the groove is fantastic. Maddie is as charismatic and boyish as ever. And it definitely has those vibes that they are usually putting on their albums, but it feels like a more concise, put together pop song with that aesthetic. And I think it works really well. Number 17 is a song by a singer-songwriter that my girlfriend actually loves. His name is Dermot Kennedy. It's Innocence and Sadness. Dermot, you seem like a great guy. The album overall is just definitely not, for me, it's not the greatest. But this song, legitimately, no bullshit, is fantastic. His performance is beautiful. I think it's one of those things where if you get someone who's a singer-songwriter, they do poppier stuff. Even when they make an acoustic-y or piano ballad, if it's done well, it's done well. And I think this song is just absolutely gorgeous. And I think the build is great. And his vocal range on it is fantastic, too. It's amazing. At number 16, we got All the Junk on the Outskirts, Ice Age. They put out kind of a rarities album this year of over the past couple years of songs that never made it. And this song kind of feels like I could see it being on Beyondless. Or Beyondlessness, I think that's what their last album was. Not Shelter, Seek Shelter, sorry. My favorite album that year. But it has a nice groove. It's a little dark. I think the performance is really well done, and it mixes what they've been doing lately with some of their more darker post-rock elements. Great track. 15 is Say Nothing, Flume with Maya, or Maya. I'm pretty sure it's Maya. This is one of the few times that I think Flume doing kind of one of these poppier mainstream songs works. I think the production is still really well done. I think the performance from Maya is fantastic as well. It has the similar, the progression. It's not anything where it's anything brand new. But as in a pop electronic track, this is just, I think the production speaks for itself. And he definitely put a lot of that mixtape vibe into this album. And this song in particular, I think the production is interesting, even though it's a little mainstream. But that's fine, because I think he does it very well for the most part. And this song is a good example of that. 14, You Will Never Work in Television Again, The Smile. This is Mr. York of the Radioheads. And Johnny Greenwood. And this song is a rockin' banger. It's incredible. The riffs, the drums. I love the structure of the song. Tom's performance is great. This is just a fucking awesome rock track, and you should definitely give it a listen. Number 13 is a fantastic pop song from the year, and it's Free, Florence and the Machine. This is a song that, honestly, when I first heard it, I wasn't a huge fan, but the more I listened to it, I was into it. The 808 kind of beat, I think, feels a lot better than when I initially listened to it. Florence obviously kills it. Florence is definitely one of those people where she's a great singer, but is the album going to be good? And, there's a lot to be said about her projects. I've liked some of her projects, her and company, but I think this song works very well. And this album has that dancey feel. And I think lyrically it's one of those, it's a fun song, but lyrically it's depressing and kind of gives me like some Paramore vibes from After Laughter, not sonically, but just that juxtaposition. At number 12, we got Wake Up, The Return of Young the Giant. Again, this is another song when I first heard it, I was kind of like iffy on it. But the more I listen to it, I love the kind of Bollywoodish intro vibes. I think the guitar solo is fantastic. When Young the Giant puts together these really great singles and these really great pop rock, indie rock tunes, they're on the mark. And everything about this is just typical Young the Giant in good form. And number 11 is Viva Las Vengeance. This is a song by Panic at the Disco. This is a song that has died for me a little bit. Even though it's only it's a number 11 for a reason. I actually think this song is pretty damn good. I'm not the hugest Panic at the Disco fan, but I'll be honest, for what he's been doing lately, this album is a huge step up for me, in the song too. I really like the song. It's, I think the progressions are great. And again, I think a lot of what I don't like about him is a little bit more minimal on this song. It's not over the top. And, I think Brendan Urie put together a pretty solid tune. It's overly catchy. And I think for what he's doing now, it works. But, we're in the top 10 now. Ladies and gentlemen and non-binaries. At number 10, we got Strangers, Danger Mouse, and Mr. Black Thought with A$AP Rocky and Run the Jewels. I love the beat. All four MCs absolutely kill it. It's one of those songs where it feels so long because I think every verse on here is so solid and packed in. But then you realize that it's like not super long. Like it's not just this huge posse track. And again, I think it's top tier, especially someone like A$AP. Like A$AP came in cocky as hell. Run the Jewels came in cocky as hell. Black Thought came in cocky as hell. Like I just think everyone showed up on the song, and Danger Mouse's production is fantastic. At number 9, we got Fear of the Dawn, Jack White. When I was going through what Jack White song I wanted to put, this one stood out mainly because it's stuck in my head. The riffs, the drumming, Jack White's performance, it's stuck in my head. It's just this adrenaline-fueled craziness. And especially where it is on the album, the fact that Taking Me Back kind of intros the album, and then it goes straight into this song, and it just goes nuts. It's so good, and it being the title track of the album, like lyrically it works very well, but also what he did on here, this album, where it's kind of his old school rocky rock album stuff, but he's doing that experimental stuff from Boarding House Reach, and it comes together wonderfully on this chaos song. But going to something a little bit more soothing, we got Burning Heart by Dashboard Confessional. He is back with a brand new album, and this song is just classic Dashboard Confessional instrumentation, songwriting, performance. It's gorgeous to me. It's amazing, and that's really all that needs to be said. Something in that direction as well. We got K-Hole at number 7 from Alex Cameron. This album is obviously dealing a lot with drugs, especially with this song. It's kind of like there's like this romantic vibe. I just love the actual sound of this song and just the groove on it. It's fantastic. It's psychedelic. It's just fun. But again, it has like that soul to it. And Alex's performance on it, I think, is great. And this song is definitely, it has those kind of funny on the nose jokes and lyrics, but then there's a lot of raw emotion in it too. It's just, it's Alex Cameron doing what Alex Cameron does. At number 6, we got Want What You Want by Maggie Rogers. Fantastic song. I'm shocked that this album was an album that I really enjoyed from this year, especially this song, because I did not like her debut. But this song is rocking. It's catchy. It's visceral. It's just, I think her on it is fantastic. And yeah, a lot of visceral songs this year. A lot of hard-hitting songs. At number 5, we got The Hard Part 5, Kendrick Lamar, The Setup. It was a setup. I'm telling you, when I sat here and was thinking about Kendrick Lamar, I was like, oh shit, The Heart Part 5. That's the best song he put out this year. And none of the songs that I liked off of his new album were singles. It's just the GOAT doing what he does best. And, I think the music video adds a lot to it, but just as a song, there's so much. And again, I love the production on it, and it's just stellar. Like, I just remember hearing this for the first time being like, holy shit. Again, it was a setup for me, but it is what it is. At number 4, we got This Is Why Paramore is here. They're going kind of back into that. Like, there's some elements of their last album on here, but it's more in that indie rock direction. There's a catchiness. Lyrically, I think it's fantastic. Haley's performance is great. I think just instrumentally, it's fantastic. I love how the chorus vocals are the way that they are. Oh, it's so good. So good. At number 3, top freaking 3, I saw what I saw, boom, 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 by Young Fathers. Holy moly. Geronimo was so good. I loved it. It was great. It was emotional. But then when this song came out, I was like, holy fuck. The drums, the vocals, oh my God, it's so like, it's so good. The way it builds, I don't think a single of theirs has excited me this much in a while. In my view, was my favorite song of 2018, and I still stand by that. But in terms of just excitement, this song is just holy shit. I'm so excited. I am so excited to hear the album, and this song is such a great banger. I love it. At number 2, we got a country song, a pop country song in a way, but it still has a lot of things that I love about it in particular, and it doesn't fall into that trap that I feel about bands that would permeate that space. It is Out of My Head by First Aid Kit. I was not ready for this song to be as good as it was. I love it. I think their harmonies on here are great. I just love how infectious and anthemic it is, and it's folky, and there's just the performances are great, and the actual feeling of the song, I think it's just such a well done country pop Americana tune. And it's like, there's nothing better than this. Well, there is, because at number 1, the song that is the worst mixed song of the year by some, and you know who you are. I'm going to fist fight you, because it doesn't matter, because it is not the worst mixed song. It's fantastic. On headphones, on the computer, in the car, wherever. The Foundations of Decay, My Chemical Romance. Oh my God. This song, it just is so hard hitting, and it's so nasty. Gerard sounds great on it. I just think everything about this song gets me so excited every time I listen to it. It is just so infectious, and I just cannot get enough of this song. The breakdown at the end is great. Every switch that it takes. Oh my God. It's so good. And then just like the slow build up to what it becomes when it just goes crazy and big. Hopefully this leads to an album, I'm hoping. but on that note, everybody, that's it. Those are my top 50 singles of the freaking year. Yeah, great year for music. What are some of your favorite singles? Leave them in the comments below. These are mine. Like, comment, subscribe, check out other lists. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for tuning into ChannelBK. Peace out, everyone.